Kanye and Wiz Khalifa, because Kanye named his album The Wave. Wiz Khalifa jumped in and said, who the fuck are you, basically?
It was like, yo, nigga, yo, you got that slick talk. You always talking slick. So that like resonated all the way. Nigga, you told me that shit. We was like 19, 18.
And I was like, yo. And then the way you took...
Hey, you feel me? This is dope right here, man. Shout out to motherfucking, you feel me, Max B, man. Max B doing this big, you feel me? And shout out Kim. Kim, you feel me? It seems like Kim been, you feel me, tapped in with bro since he's been locked up. So, you know what I mean? You gotta give Canada a salute, you feel me? Because when somebody locked up like that and you got that bread and you not paying attention, oh, you's a bitch. But if you paying attention, that's bro. You feel me? Not just that, but you feel me? It sounds like, bro, they got camaraderie from back then. You know what I mean? I just remember Max B beefing with Jim Jones, being with French. I was around from that. I was around a little bit for the Dipset, but then once he dipped from the Dipset and the beef, you know, I'm intrigued. You did. But yeah, back then, you feel me? That's what it was, man. But not just that, man. Fuck the beef, man. Let's all just get together, man. You feel me? Not us, but you feel me? You know what I mean? If you beefing, bro, and nobody got no, you feel me? Tap in with them, but some motherfuckers be on bitch shit. Oh, I ain't never pissing it with that motherfucker. Then fuck him. You feel me? We go over here with bro and him. You need. Shout out Max. Shout out Cameron. Shout out May. Shout out, you feel me? Cameron on this shit, bro. Cameron got 2 shows, bro. And Flea is his old school name, bro, from back in the day. Shout out, man. Shout out, bro.
Go off after that. You know, and we gonna backtrack from a few things that I'm saying, but you don't know the slander, like when you got locked up and shit, you don't know the slander that I get. Cam, how the fuck you let it go this way? Y'all niggas from the same, like, what the fuck you, how to go, da da da. I'm like, yo, I'm not, I ain't see the nigga, yo, I ain't see this nigga be playing niggas nigga in and out of jail all the time, man. This nigga, I ain't see this shit was gonna happen. Niggas be ready to take my head off about this shit.
Yeah, cause you ain't a prophet.
Yeah.
They want you to be a motherfucking prophet.
Yeah, listen, man. And I listen, I'm first tell you, I missed out and I didn't see it because you was too much of my nigga and I didn't see the vision. And sometimes what it is, not even talking about you, because you turned out to be something else.
You still got me in though.
Oh no,
You did everything in your. You was like, look, go see, bro.
Yeah, but listen, we boomerang. We here now. We ain't even gonna get into.
I'm just saying, like that's how.
Right.
Even you acknowledge, like, still, like, damn, I got job.
You already know who bro talk about. He talking about Jomo. You feel me? Jim Jones. Come on, bro. Let's be clear, bro. But he ain't trying to, you feel me, bring that back up. But I feel it, Cam. But yeah, you know he talking about Jomo.
I got this nigga, I got Rev, I got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said, nah, boom, but not to cut you off, my bad.
Nah, you good, nigga. We talking, but I'm sitting there, like I said, we gonna boomerang back to a lot of this shit, but it's just like, when you see people, let me ask you a question, right? And we gonna go back a little further, but I wanna ask you a question. I remember you was locked up and you had to call the radio station to defuse a situation between Kanye and Wiz Khalifa, because Kanye named his album The Wave. Wiz Khalifa jumped in and said, who the fuck are you, basically, to name your album The Wave? You stealing from Max, and he locked up, da da da. Then Kanye went, French gave me permission to use The Wave, this, that, and the third.
You start hearing everything.
Yeah. What do you take when you hear shit like that? And because you think about it, with us, even murder, we some arrogant niggas sometimes. Not even mean to be. It's in the water. It's in the water. So when you hear shit like that, and you be like, damn, 2 of the biggest artists at this time is arguing about something that I created and I'm locked up. When you heard that, what did you feel about that?
We saw that shit on Wendy Williams one day in the day room. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
Boom, they said the little name or whatever. They were talking about it the day before. I was like, oh, wow, that's. But then when they went on that daytime TV with it, that's when you knew that shit had like some traction.
Right.
And Wendy Williams had grabbed it. You know, that's home, that's sis.
Right.
She just went into a whole little like 60-second segment on promo with this shit.
Right.
So we all saw that shit where I was at. We just came out like the box or whatever. We was like in the transition phase, but it was looking up.
Right.
So that was like one of the things that happened in the process what we saw. So that shit was like, it was real hopeful to see that people like was that involved. It let me know. I was like, damn, this shit changing. So that shit was dope.
Nah,
that shit was dope as hell, bro.
That's what it's about. So back to what I was saying, like, so a lot of people come up to me, Cam, y'all from Harlem. You know me 20 years, nigga, put me on. I'm like, I don't know you from rapping. I'm not talking about you, just people in general. When did you figure out that you said, I'm talented, I could do music? Because I don't just consider you a rapper. Like, you could write R&B, you could do hooks, you could rap. I consider you a art.
See, you feel me? And when you in the hood, bro, everybody, oh, I could rap. Well, bro, trash. But you feel me? You telling me trash, he gonna act like a bitch. Or you feel me? You telling me trash, he might, you feel me? Be like, all right, let me go in there and work on my craft. So it just all depends. But Cam write though, you feel me? If you see a motherfucker sitting up here in the streets deep, then all of a sudden, I rap, cause he see Cam getting his bread. So I understand Cam what he's saying, you feel me? Not everybody's gonna have that, you feel me?
Artists. I don't even like to put you in a genre of just rap.
Thank you, brother.
When did you realize you had this talent? Did you always have it? Or you just said, fuck this, I'm gonna take this serious now that I see what niggas is doing?
Nah, I just ain't wanna. I knew like around 18, 19 when I first went to jail and shit. That's like right after I left for y'all and shit.
Right.
So when I used to be writing, that's like the most purest shit that would ever come to me. You know what I'm saying? Then I could start seeing the shit. I started seeing what I was writing.
Right.
So that it was like, oh, all right, you could tap into the imagination. You know what I'm saying? So I guess from that point on, you know, from elementary, from being around y'all, we always check boxes on personality and character.
Right.
So it's like, all right, nigga, I don't know, I was always telling niggas what you said. You was like, yo, nigga, you got that slick talk. You always talking slick. So that shit like resonated all the way. Nigga, you told me that shit, we was like 19, 18.
Right.
That shit resonated up to, you know what I'm saying? Watching y'all niggas do what y'all do. So I implemented that in there, and I just knew you know, as the more I wrote and the more I developed, I just realized I could do other shit. I could put myself out there in a plethora of ways. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of my outlets. You know what I'm saying? So it was at that time it was early, but that was like the first thing I knew where I was like, this I could control this right here. This is some shit I can. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better, and I just wanted to get better. So even y'all, I know y'all found at that point where your craft was at that.
Right.
At that
level,
peak, right?
yeah.
You was like, yo, this is really what I love to do.
Right.
So that was like that moment. So in prison at that time, that shit kept me like sane, bro.
Right.
Cause you had niggas coming in there with little bit of shit. They couldn't figure that shit out. I done seen niggas coming there with 2-3 months, start smearing shit on the wall. Niggas be bugging.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit, like God blessed me with that shit to keep me going. And as I kept devoting to the craft, other shit would open up in the process.
Right.
The craft opens up a whole nother motherfucking Pandora's box to some whole other shit. So I just dive in my craft. I start with that, and then everything else. It shows me everything else.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
So that's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm going to say 18, though.
Yeah. Nah, listen, that was a great point because, and I don't want to speak for Beth because he'll tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But nah, seriously. But it comes to a point where you can rap, but can you make a song? You know what I'm saying? And he developed that way before I did, like a long time ago. He used to tell me, Kim, you gotta take some of the words out.
It's over rapping.
Yeah, I'm over rapping. I'm trying to clack the clackety clack back. Kim, we ain't trying to be no disrespect. We trying to go somewhere else. And we used to think about it like, I remember we used to be like, Harlem got the jinx because it'd be so many Queens niggas on, the Brooklyn niggas on, the Long Island niggas, and, you know, Wu-Tang Staten Island.
And you feel me? That sound just like the Bay. The Bay the same way, you feel me? Everybody, you feel me? Everybody, oh, you underground. Nah, but you can go somewhere, you feel me? If you pop into the Bay, bro, you can go somewhere. Alaska, you feel me? It don't matter, bro. You gonna pop up somewhere and they gonna know you. especially if you popping in the Bay. You feel me? But it's more underground type shit though. You feel me? That's because a lot of the Bay motherfuckers, you feel me, got that bread. So you feel me? You try to sign a motherfucker 50K, 100K, 200K. Like, bro, I just made that last year. You feel me? I made that a couple years ago off my catalog. So you know what I mean? It do be like that. But if a motherfucker would just be like, fuck it, all right, let me sign to a major. You only gonna get like 200K. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get really nothing that you already done made that triple that. And it's like, for what? But you might want to do that so that way, you feel me, you might tap into a region you never tapped in before. So it's like a hit or miss, bro. It's like, you feel me, it could be this and that, you feel me, because indie's cool, but then you get signed to that major, you might tap into that little, you feel me, section over here, bringing you that bag. You know what I mean? So hey, with the music shit, bro, I tell you right now, bro, if you got the bread to go independent, go independent. If you need to get that exposure, go major. Don't matter how much the bag is, bro. Just make sure you're not, you feel me, signed for 10 years for like 3 albums. You know what I mean? Or like 5 years, 2-3 albums. Like, nah, bro. Do, you know what I mean? A year or two, couple, like an album or two, knock that out, boom. Then you feel me? You got your shit. Don't sign over your master. That's the main thing. We ain't signing over that masters, bro. We need that generational wealth. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all want some more, man, tap in to Cameron, Mace. You feel me? You already know Revolt TV, all that. Tap in, like, comment, subscribe.